evolve. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for the song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough. I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, the seams are splitting. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeted me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, feeling humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy, you better off eat.
It's the first weekend in Florida that made the journey to Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Today it's week 30 and we've got a good one in store. As it will be the Denver Broncos taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Your defending AFC East champion,
head coach. These guys looking good out the gate onto a 2-0 start. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. These guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. It's the first weekend of autumn and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense with a lot of confidence. Trying to establish himself as a Super Bowl quarterback.
Top ball that was able to get after about the 31. Getting a yard on the game's first play at second down
at the 31-yard line.
The numbers a week ago for Cook. 19 carries, 79 yards.
They put a lot of effort in the game plan and establishing this ground game last week. And the reward was a nice step rushing the ball. You have to put a balanced offense out on the field. And that carry is an indicator that this ground game has to be established again this year.
He's going to run into a ground ball in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there on the play.
Well, that play seemed well scouted defensively. They collapsed everything inside. Nowhere to go in the quarterback sneak. Now he's going to bring up 4th down.
The Bills send the punter out. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Only 29 yards on the play. Definitely not his best. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win. And that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty of room to work down this game. 2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, you always decrease that little bit in terms of what it should be. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
The numbers for him from a week ago. A boatload of carries, 130 yards. And he'll be taken down before he makes it past the 50.
It's a gain of 11.
You know, it's 2 games where he's leading the league in rushing, so he's now trending. Is that what they talk about nowadays? Trending? That's what he's doing. He's going to continue in this game.
After the good game last game, this time they say he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
At the 48-yard
Loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a first down.
3rd down and 13.
To throw his Hicks.
Incomplete pass. Intended for
Jeremy Crawshaw on the punt for Denver.
It's now 4th down.
And this will put him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And the first drive, 3-and-out. Second possession. See if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called, and you want to see how the defense reacts. They may not go to work on the first one. Now you're ready to go. They kind of got a look at it, got a sense.
touchdown pass to kick it away. Takes this near the 25, just a little past the 26. The Broncos on the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. He's going to start behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down by Gregory Rousseau.
To throw, here's Nix. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And the Broncos have been quickly brought down to the game.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
Now it's Nix. He'll try and do this himself. Look at this. Big game by Buffalo. This is picked up. Turn this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. Inside the 49 to the 35.
And the Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This is Coleman. Inside the 30. Counting down toward the midway to the 48-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up a 2nd and 1.
Coleman has it inside. And they do get him down, but he's able to slip it inside.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for Bills. First down.
Will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Here's Basham for the extra point. It's good. Archer Fowler trying to put 14-0 first quarter. Bills 14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. Ejected. And here goes James as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The bootleg, here's Nix. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And this will be a game of as he gets it to the 40. Only 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Pick up on the play.
From the goal, 3rd down, it's Nix. Working the middle of the field, he's got him incomplete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So 1st and 10 in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Taron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's Allen. Complete. That's Coleman.
4th and 15 to Keon Coleman. That's a gain of 7.
Throwing at this man. Incomplete.
Intended for Keon Coleman.
The Bills send the ball around as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
1-yard gain.
It's Keyshawn Boutte down the left sideline. And he'll take it into to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Right? Speed limits out there, and he wasn't the one trying to chase it.
Extra points against the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. Off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but it's fair to say this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Swinging this right here for Cook. Down. 2 yards to go, second down.
Second and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Allen going to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. He shot to tackle. Now he's got some space. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of 60 yards. And the Bills first down.
On play action. Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far. They've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend. Second and goal. Keeps himself up in it. They'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Josh Allen with his second touchdown of the game. Number 8 reception. Bills got 2 touchdowns. The score, Bills. Thanks for putting my pass up and good. It's now 21-7. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Denver's offense now set to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Well, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the first drive ended, and then try to repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Brings up second down.
Here's Nix. Oh, he completes it heavy. Yeah, a good stiff right there before he's gone down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Nix to the air. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line.
The Bills take
Bills offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as they look to add to him with another drive here. They start the drive with
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Option play. Here's Cook. Taken down at the 42.
James Cook.
I can see what he was thinking. Big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards. drive, they're getting exactly that.
Allen from the gun on third down. And the front of the open man is complete. So he's going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here in the first half, pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs. Continue to move the ball.
It's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Down to the ground. This runs out for 4.
Brings up third and 6.
In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Here's Howard. First down as they're able to get a third down conversion.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Here's second and 3.
James Cook. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Now first down. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
He doesn't get many opportunities to carry it, so he's got to maximize. In this case, after dropping it like that, I think his number is going to go way down. What do you think?
Yeah, and sometimes those fullbacks, let's just be frank, they usually don't have the hands that the running back does.
And it's hard for them because they do so much blocking. A lot of times, their hands actually get beat up in the process, and it's hard for them to hold down to the football.
On the ground, it's Hardy to start the drive. That's right. Maybe a yard in the 24.
The tackle made at the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half. I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Working out of the guy's nicks. Here's Carlos Taylor. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down
It's a gain of
conversion.
14 yards. And the Broncos first down. A gain of 14. And the Broncos first down.
Straight ahead with Hardy. Factoring in continues. He's got a number again.
No gain on the play. Brings up second
Option on
and 10.
second down.
At the 37.
Effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the
Midfield strike. The first down. He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and 1 to the yard.
Troy Franklin. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and 10.
This is J.K. Dobbins. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped to the backfield.
J.K. Dobbins.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's third and 2.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Throwing this. Jeremy Crawshaw.
Recovered by the offense.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked down inside the 5-yard line. The Bills offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. And second down.
Second and 10 at the 4-yard line.
Allen now on the option right. minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's Allen to throw it. He's got his man. That's Coleman. He's going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 4th-down conversion.
That's good for a Bills first
To the
down.
shotgun snap to Allen. Slam up to the corner. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets into the 30-yard line.
Josh Palmer.
Now Clark, he's got it on the ball. It'll be a gain of 2 on the ball. Are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Allen. He's running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bills first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. A little too good there on the 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now hits him in stride. Just passed him in midfield. And he can take him down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First down.
To the air. Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far to the front.
41.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Guardian overshown on the coverage.
Now Allen again. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And Knox to the first down.
The Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. Well, it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
4-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. This will remain a 2-touchdown game. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Burns, set and ready to rock. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as he'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter.
Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made again.
Taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work for themselves. Now, there's a little bit to score a little bit. I expect them to come back and continue to throw the ball effectively.
And the Bills are going to go as he goes down. Able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Off the play fake, here's Nix.
6 yards left. They're still leaving with a 3rd down.
He was brought down by just a second earlier.
But he had just enough time to dodge the pressure and ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line.
Bills take over.
So possession goes over here on the 4-yard line. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. On play action. It's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And they get it down. And the 3 takes it across the 40-yard line. So
successful start to the drive. 17 yards and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing Noah's Allen. This is Coleman with the ground. He'll be taken down the back before he runs it past the 50. Back-to-back good yards have him on the move on 1st down.
That's another Bills 1st down.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. It's taken in by Kim Coleman. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Well, we have an injury on the play, and it looks like the running back, James Cook, is the one who's down. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen running right on the option. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be this defense, Charles, they needed some type of a slowdown getting back in this game. I think they just got their start.
No doubt about it. That's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? Can we get our team going? This definitely brings us.
Right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So here's the kickoff now as they're doing it again following that fumble return for a score. Offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of ground.
Just short of 45 to 44. A gain of 12 yards. And the Bills 1st down.
They give him a fullback. And he's going to have the Bills 1st down. As good run gets him to about the 44.
1st down.
That guy's going to be the offensive coordinator now, because all he's going to say is, how come I'm not touching him more? You see me out there moving around? We'll be able to make it happen. Give me a ball, coach.
They get 10 more there. I believe they'll be off for another 1st down at will. Just need a line here. 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And again, they'll go right back to the fullback. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. To throw, it's Allen. Working the middle of the field, he's got the ball complete.
for Buffalo.
Nice little juke. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Broncos take over first and 10
drive together
at their own 24-yard line.
Nix to the air. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And sets him back for second down.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
Now it's Nix. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker.
Complete to
Offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up
a
with
gain of 15
third down.
yards and leads to third down.
Operating from the gun is Nix. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for Broncos. First down.
To throw, here's Nix. From the outright incomplete. It's Franklin. Now second and 3.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard
Nix to throw again.
brings up second and 3.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 25-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 22 yards.
Pick up there,
And the
22.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Harvey now on first and 10. There's some determined running there as he'll put his way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
That's another Broncos first down.
Again, it's Harvey. Able maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a second and 10. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. And we're back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're running quickly once more.
A loss of 2 on the
Second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot so short. And his kick here is good. And that will give the disadvantage now back down to 11. He was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? Let's face it, all kickers at you and I know, they want to contribute, they want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter. Maybe you start thinking about keep it on.
I think it's a situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, Bud, keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
This offense on third down today. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is third and 10. Really tackled right on the shot there for the five.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for Bills. First down.
First down. Here's the run with taking it right down Broadway. James Cook with that second touchdown.
Broncos 17.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Irish offense ready to go again. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Looking to put a drive together. To throw his Knicks. Those calls Schoonmakers. Brought down, but not before reaching the 18.
That's good for Broncos. First down. A gain of 18.
Here's Knicks.
First down, Broncos.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmakers. They're going down before getting this inside the 30. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory. At the 26-yard line.
First down.
Forward Knicks. Pass complete. Here's Bunto with it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
14 more
From down
yards.
at the 12, it's first and 10.
Broncos. First down.
Knicks looking to throw again. On the slot, completes to 7. From the 7, it's second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 7-yard line.
Luke Schoonmaker, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Makes the score Bills 30.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all the put things together.
Intended for
Drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Now a carry here for the fullback. He's upended after a gain of 2 right to the 27.
He was tackled
Here
at the
comes third
27.
down at 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking left side, he's got it complete. The Bills send the
To number 41.
as he's on to kick
No
it
gain on the
away.
play. It's fourth down.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whipped on
Fair catch.
a special
Signal
teams
for
mistake there, no doubt.
intended.
Just 26 yards
The Broncos
officially
take
on the
over
ball.
first and 10.
And that will come the
At their own
offense as they take
44-yard
over.
line.
Working out the Gladys Knicks. Gets this complete to Bunto. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 47-yard line.
Second and 1. The traffic, and that's complete. And he gets this inside the
It's a gain of 14
line.
yards.
Back-to-back big plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Knicks. That's going to be taken down. Pressure hits there to make it the 39-yard line.
Knicks sacked. A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Operating from the gun. Knicks. Looking shot, and it's complete. And it takes us just a few yards shy of the red
It's
zone
a gain
before
of 15
going down.
yards and leads to third down.
The snap, it's Knicks. The Broncos first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much,
It's a
on
gain of
third
2.
and a yard.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To a 4-yard shy of the 5. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get a second in this football game. It's Hardy. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense.
And no more. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples.
Still first
What
down.
I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Harvey. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line to the one. Second and goal from the one.
A pickup of 2.
Now the switch out here. This is caught by Sutton. I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes of making it. And you feel good about what he had for two-point conversion. And when you're down three, you feel great about yourself.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into close command. They've got to put something together right here. Otherwise, they're in danger of doing the snatching defeat from the Giants of victory.
Working out a shotgun. Here's Arnold. Pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Past the 30 for 17 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And now defensively they're going to run on first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
At the
Ball right on
50-yard
the
line.
50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout.
Tackled
You
back
can
at the
also factor in
46-yard
another
line.
timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken by his big tight end. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 3rd quarter. Here comes the final timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
That's a gain of 7.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. To a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
The kick pass is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6.
So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted that.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well. Because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, he's really a shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants 1 more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
That's the Schoonmaker, the tight end.
That's the 45. A gain of 15 yards. And the Broncos first down.
They'll look to throw.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. On 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He's back to throw. And he will find his man certain it's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 33.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
40 seconds now remaining. He gets up and spikes it.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10.
He looked to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Broncos first
So
down.
there's the spike as it comes with 23 seconds to go.
Another try from the 19. 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. He's taken down.
This crowd turning up
the decibel level. It's 3rd and 1. Next to the air. That's to the left sideline and incomplete. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's in for a touchdown. The extra point can win this football game.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right. Just one more element to complete the victory. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that will give the timeout. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Now they're trying here for the extra point. And that might be enough to win the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds of this ball game.
Bills 38.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. To throw is Allen. And last time able to get 3. So what they want, they wanted 6, but they got to lose something. They mustered something out of it.
They'll take it. Just I like the way the you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trying on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be